This First Alert weather update is brought to you by Custom Engineering Heating and Cooling.
Well, dry conditions across mid-Michigan this morning will give way to drier conditions for a majority of mid-Michigan throughout the day later on. But we do work in a few sprinkles out there. We also have some warmth in store for the day today. We've got the 50s out there for you. But as we transition into your Sunday, the second half of your weekend, it's going to feel much different out there, much like we did last weekend where we ended up with some wind chill concerns out there and even some snow. We're going to be seeing a similar situation for this weekend. The only big difference is, last weekend we were nice and cold, but we were looking forward to that warm up as we got into the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday timeframe. We don't see that this time around. Here's a look at the forecast on your hour by hour. Winds from the south for us right now. That's going to help set the stage for the 50s as we go into this afternoon. We've got a little bit of sunlight for our I-69 communities this morning, but more clouds continue to move in as we go throughout the day. Keeping an eye on a boundary that's going to be moving through mid-Michigan later on today, giving us the chance for a few isolated sprinkles. Not looking at a lot here. We really shouldn't even see many wet roadways out there as this activity is going to be generally light. And we'll see this activity pick up a little bit as you just saw here in the hour by hour for our far southeastern folks, places like Sanilac County, Lapeer, Genesee counties, looking at some of those kind of heavier rainfall areas, but still in the grand scheme of things, it's going to be light rain overall. You can see it actually pick up as it goes further to the southeast there in Ontario. For us, we've got just a few sprinkles, but generally dry for us today. But when that front moves through, we're also going to be adding in some wind. So we're going to be talking gusts 25 to 30 miles per hour as we go into this afternoon. And of course, as we go into the day tomorrow, we cool down because behind that boundary, we're seeing some cooler air sink in, but this time on northwest winds. And we are keeping those winds on the gusty side of things. So here's what that looks like on the hour by hour. Notice that cool air moving down from the northwest over warm Lake Michigan means we're also bringing in some lake effect showers. We'll see that as we go throughout Sunday morning into Sunday afternoon. But again, keeping that wind around with those cooler temperatures sinking in means we will be having some wind chill issues again for us on your Sunday, which is of course unfortunate because of everything going on, especially some outdoor activities now for St. Patrick's Day. So we're going to be looking at some wind chill issues out there, likely in the 20s and lower 30s for much of the daytime hours. With these snow showers passing through, not really expecting much from them other than a few passing flurries here and there. Temperatures will warm back above freezing during the daylight hours of Sunday, so we're not really expecting any accumulations. Those showers will continue into Sunday evening and even into Monday with a few lingering flurries out there, and even into the first day of spring, a few isolated flurries continuing on Tuesday. Now look at those temperatures there. Warm for us today, 30s for the next 3 days, and then we're right back into the lower 40s for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now that doesn't seem like a lot, but the lower 40s are actually exactly where we're supposed to be for this time of year. The average high in Saginaw on this date is 42 degrees, so that's very close to where we're supposed to be. Now that said, it's certainly going to feel much cooler because of where we've been recently in the 50s and the 60s. From here, we'll continue to see those cooler temperatures linger relative to where we've been over the past couple of weeks, likely for the next week or two.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.